Hey guys, it's Lindsay. So today's video I'm going to be showing you guys some of my favorite Netflix movies, and I have watched pretty much all of Netflix movies, and I know it can get kind of hard when you've seen a lot of their movies and you just don't know what to watch anymore. So I hope this helps you guys to find a Netflix movie that you even haven't seen, or if you're just looking to find something to watch. And I thought I'd do this video for you guys because you guys really seem to like my shows to binge watch on Netflix. So if you guys haven't seen that, go check it out. It will help you with some Netflix shows. And I apologize if you are watching this like a month from now and the Netflix movie that you wanted to watch isn't on Netflix anymore. Netflix just tends to do that. They take off movies and it's kind of sad because like you want to go watch it but it's not there. I also wanted to thank you guys so much for 1,000 subscribers. That's crazy. You guys are so sweet and supportive and I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. I don't know why that many people would click a subscribe button for me, for my crazy videos. But thank you guys so much. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. If I do not recommend the movie for little kids, I will put it on the screen that I do not recommend little kids watching it because inappropriate. Okay, the first category I'm gonna start with is comedies because I love comedies. Okay, so the first one is called The Standoff. It's about a group of teenagers that are trying to win this car, and in order to win the car, they have to keep a hand on the car for like 48 hours or something crazy like that. And obviously they have breaks, and then they have people that are very competitive and weird. Alright, next movie is Fundamentals of Caring. This movie is really funny. It's about this boy who is disabled. He likes to take it as if like, you know, keep living your life, and this guy has to take care of him and they become like best friends. He takes him on like a road trip because he never gets to go anywhere. It's really funny. I think you guys should watch it if you haven't seen it already. The last comedy movie is 13 Going on 30. I love this movie. It's so cute. It's an older movie and it's about this little girl who wants to be older. So it's her birthday and she has this like birthday party, and then all these mean girls come in, and then this glitter falls on her and then she turns into a 30-year-old woman, and she's like, wait, what happened? Why am I 30? I was just 13 yesterday. And it kind of reminds me of the movie with Debbie Ryan, 16 Wishes. It's kind of like that if you've seen that movie. Next category, sci-fi and action movies. Guardians of Galaxy 2, this movie is really good. It's really funny. If you haven't seen the first one, I would definitely watch the first one and then see this, but only the second one is on Netflix for some reason. I don't know why, but next one is Pirates of the Caribbean movies. They're so good. Any of these movies I wouldn't recommend for little kids because, you know, some of it is like inappropriate. Next one, What Happened to Monday. This is a movie about this community that only allows one child. So Monday would go out Monday, Tuesday would go out Tuesday. That way people wouldn't suspect you to have any siblings. It's pretty interesting. Last movie is Brain on Fire. It is basically about a disease. I don't know the full term for the disease, but it's basically the girl's brain was on fire. And this is a true story. Next category is romance movies because I don't know why I love romance movies, but they're so good. So the first one, I recommend this movie so much if you love dance and if you love music. I love this movie. I've seen it like at least 5 times. So it's about this girl. She goes to this ballet school, her dream school in New York there, and then she takes a subway, so she bumps into this guy who plays the violin, and long story short, you know, they fall in love. Next movie, I've seen this movie 3 times. The Kissing Booth. It recently came out. If you haven't seen it, I would definitely recommend seeing it. It is so good. It's about this girl and her best friend. They were born on the same day and like they've been best friends ever since. And basically he has this older brother. She has a crush on him and basically it goes down from there. So that's that. But it's a really funny and good movie. And I like how the ending is different from most romance movies. The next movie is So Undercover. It has Miley Cyrus in it and she's like a spy type thing. But she doesn't work with like anyone. She doesn't work with the government or anything. And then she comes across like this guy, works with the government, and he's, you know, a detective, and then they work on a mission together. The next movie is Rodeo and Juliet. This is cute. If you like country-like movies, this is a good movie for you. It's about a girl who moves from either New York or California, and she doesn't want to be there. She wants phone service. She doesn't want to be there. Basically, she falls in love with this horse, and she meets this guy too that she really likes. So that's another great movie. Yeah. The next movie, you guys have probably seen this. I've watched this so many times. I lost count at this point. It's called A Cinderella Story. It has Hilary Duff in it when she was younger. It's about, you know, Cinderella, but she's like in high school. You know, she lost her father and she's stuck with these two evil stepsisters and the stepmother that's horrible and rich, and they use her to be their maid, and she meets this guy. The next one is A Christmas Prince. I know it's kind of early for Christmas movies, but I feel like it's a good movie anytime. Like, it doesn't even have to be Christmas. It's about this girl who's like an undercover journalist, and she ends up getting a job at the castle, and she meets the prince. This movie is When We First Met. This movie is so funny. I love this movie. This movie is pretty funny because it's about a guy who likes this girl, but she ends up getting married to somebody else, and he gets a chance to be able to go back in time and change that. The next movie is Penelope. This one is about a girl who was born with a pig nose. I really like the meaning behind it because no matter what you look like, it's what matters what's within other than the outside. And so she hid it her whole life and people never knew why. Didn't go outside. She meets this guy. The next movie, this movie recently came out on Netflix. I love this movie. I've only watched it once, but I'm definitely gonna watch it more than one time. I know that for sure. It's called Set It Up, and it's about this girl who works with this big CEO. She's like the assistant, and she's always doing all these crazy things for her, and she's always mad at her. And this other guy, he also works for like a head CEO. He's another assistant, he's always doing things for him. They bump into each other and they're like, why don't we try to set them up? So they try to set them up, and it is so funny. The last romance movie is Reality High. This is about a girl who's very quirky and a little nerdy. She's very shy, and she has this best friend, and she's had a crush on this guy for like so many years. He has like this awful girlfriend that she's enemies with, and then, long story short, you know, they fall in love. Yeah, like the rest of the movies. Next category is children and family movies. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is the category that I mostly watch because I'm a 5-year-old stuck in a 17-year-old girl's body, basically. First children movie is Coco. If you haven't seen this movie, this is really good. It's about a little boy and the Day of the Dead. He is able to cross over into the afterlife. He's able to see all his family. The animation is pretty amazing. I have to say that it's very colorful and it's very pretty, and the music's also really good. This movie, oh my god, Moana. Again, I've lost count at this point of how many times I've seen Moana. Moana is this Disney princess who basically lives on the island. She tries to save her island by working with this guy named Maui who stole something very important that helps all the islands stay together. This movie, man. Beauty and the Beast. I love Disney, and Beauty and the Beast has always been like my top favorite movie. But they came out with a live action Beauty and the Beast, and it's so good with Emma Watson, and I love it. I'm gonna be honest with you, it makes me cry every time. You know those movies that just, you can't help it because like it just gets to your heart and you just love it so much. That's my movie. Next movie is Bridge to Terabithia. This is an older movie and it's so good. I love it. It can get sad, if I'm being honest. These two kids, this girl and this boy, with their imaginations, they create like this whole world and they build a tree house. Next movie is The Secret Life of Pets. It's really cool because I have a dog and a cat, and honestly I wonder what the heck they do every day when I'm gone. Do they have a party? I don't know what they do. Next one is High School Musical 3 because I'm sad that they took off High School Musical and High School Musical 2. That's very sad to me, but at least they still got High School Musical 3. Next movie is Shrek. Shrek is like the funniest movie ever. I love Shrek. Shrek is the best. Next one is Princess Diaries. This was my movie when I was like 6 years old. I watched it like every day with Anne Hathaway, and she, you know, meets her, I believe her grandmother, and she basically becomes this princess, and she has to be a role model for everyone. And it's really cool because if I were to be a princess, that's how it would end up going. Like, I wouldn't know what to do. I would be so clumsy. I would not know what to do. Next one is Cars 3. This movie was so good. I saw this movie with my dad on Father's Day last year, and I just watched it a lot growing up, and I just loved it so much. But like the last one really got to me. It made me very sad to know that it was over, but it was a very good ending and I liked it. The last movie I'm gonna recommend for this category is Alice in the Looking Glass. I love all the Alice in Wonderlands. They are so good. I love how different everything is. The costumes, the music, the animation is insane. Next category is dramas. This one is called Full Out. It is about a girl who is a gymnast, and she, you know, she hasn't been to gymnastics in a long time, and she finally goes back. She competes and everything. It's really cool. I love gymnastics. I haven't done gymnastics in a long time, but I love watching it. Another gymnastic movie is Raising the Bar. Next one is Riptide. This one's so cool. This one's actually Debbie Ryan. Her mother basically controlled her whole life to be a model, and she's like this really famous girl. She's tired of it. She's over, you know, dressing up. She runs away to her aunt out in like the island area. Her aunt basically used to surf all the time, so she gets into surfing. Next movie is Walt Before Disney. This movie was so like cool to see. Honestly, if I were to meet anyone from the past, it would be Walt Disney. I would just want to see how creative he was, and he was an amazing person that just believed in himself when nobody did. And this movie basically shows the background of Disney and how it came about and how Walt grew up. But that is all the movies that I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and if you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and comment down below your favorite Netflix movie. And I will see you guys next time with another video. Bye guys.